Okay, so this is the home link for um, figuring out the area when you have fractional side pieces. So number 1 and 2 were both story problems. The Murphy family bought 2 rectangular dog beds for their pets. Fluffy's bed was 3 feet by 1 and 9/12 feet, and Pete's bed was 4 feet by 2 and 4/12 feet. So the first question says, how much more area does Pete's bed have than Fluffy's? So because of the way they worded the question, I know that Pete's bed is bigger than Fluffy's. So when I wrote my equation, I made sure that I put Pete's bed first. So the area of Pete's bed would be 4 times 2 and 4/12. The area of Fluffy's bed would be 3 times 1 and 9/12. And then you have to subtract those to figure out how much more Pete's is than Fluffy's. So 4 times 2 and 4/12 would be 8 and 16/12. 3 times 1 and 9/12 would be 3 and 27/12. Sorry, I did that wrong. Okay, so that should be 27 instead of 26. So that's going to change my answer. So we have 8 and 16/12 minus 3 and 27/12. So we cannot take 16/12 and subtract 26/12, so we have to do our borrowing. So we end up with 7 and 28/12 on the top, and then this should have been 3 and 27/12. So 4 and 1/12 was what the area of, or how much more Pete's was than Fluffy's. And then it wants to know what's the perimeter of Pete's bed. So to do the perimeter, remember you add 4 plus 4 plus 2 and 4/12 plus 2 and 4/12. So you would get 12 and 8/12 for the perimeter of Pete's bed. Okay, number 2, now we have cat beds. The Cho family bought 2 rectangular cat beds for their cats. So George's bed is 2 feet by 1 and 2/12 feet, and Sammy's bed is 2 feet by 1 and 7/12 feet. And they want to know what the total area of the 2 beds is. So for this problem, we have to add the 2 areas together. So it doesn't matter what order we put it in for this one. So 2 times 1 and 2/12 plus 2 times 1 and 7/12 will be our equation. 2 and 4/12 would be the area of George's bed. And then 2 and 14/12 would be the area of Sammy's bed. And then when you add those together, you're going to get 4 and 16/12 or 5 and 4/12. Either one of those answers would be correct. And then they wanted to know what's the perimeter of George's bed. So again, for perimeter, we do 2 plus 2 plus 1 and 7/12 plus, 1 and 2/12 plus 1 and 2/12. And you would get 6 and 4/12 for the perimeter of George's bed. Number 3 was just a problem, not a story problem. They told you the perimeter and the width. You had to figure out the length first before you could get the area. So the perimeter, 12 and 2/10 is equal to 2 and 1/10 plus 2 and 1/10 plus L. So 12 and 2/10 is equal to 4 and 2/10 plus L. So if I subtract the 4 and 2/10 minus from 12 and 2/10, I'm going to get a total of 8. And then I have to split that into my 2 sides, so it would be 4. So then, after I know that my length is 4, then I can go ahead and do my area formula. So 4 times 2 and 1/10 would be 8 and 4/10 for my area for number 3. Number 4, again, they told you what the area was, 9 and 3/8 square feet, and you had to figure out what the length was. So the width was 3. So we know that 3 times something is going to be 9 and 3/8. So if I ask myself 3 times what is going to give me this 9? And then 3 times what is going to give me 3/8? Well, I know 3 times 3 is going to give me the 9. So what can I multiply 3 times to get 3/8? And I know 3 times 1/8 is equal to 3/8. So if I take 3 times 3 and 1/8, because here's my 3 and here's my 1/8, then I'm going to get 9 and 3/8. So my width is 3 and 1/8. And then down at the bottom, you just had 4 subtraction fraction reviews. So 5/6 minus 1/6, we just subtract the numerators, remember? So 4/6 would be our answer. 8/8 minus 3/8 would be 5/8. 9/10 minus 5/10 would be 4/10. And 11 twelfths minus 5 twelfths would be 7 twelfths. Sorry, 6 twelfths or 1/2. All right, thanks for watching. Good job. See you later.